In this video, I'm discussing remaining questions of 27th January evening session paper. Here, by seeing this question, 0 to pi, 1 plus a square minus 2a cos x dx. So, this is of the type 1 plus a b cos x dx. All of you know that cos x is 1 minus tan square x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. So after that, everybody will take tan x by 2 as this. But only thing here, this type of problem, you write 2 dt. Constant is there a into 1 plus t square cos x. This will save your time. This 0 to here, once you take tan x by 2 as t, x is 0, we will have t 0, x is pi, t will be pi by 2. So here it is tan pi by 2. Tan pi by 2 is infinite. 0 to infinity 1 by 1 plus a square into 1 plus t square minus 2a into 1 minus t square here 2 by 3. This 0 to infinity. So if you take t square common, 1 plus a square plus 2a and a constant 1 minus a 1 plus a square minus 2a d. So 0 to infinity 1 minus a whole square plus t times 1 plus a whole square d. It is of the form 1 by a square plus 6 square. It's 1 by a tan inverse x by a. But here I have to divide with x coefficient 1 plus. So 1 by 1 minus a square tan inverse infinity 0. So we get pi by 1 minus a square. So here, first of all, how domain of f of x is defined. F of g of x. How do we find domain means? Where g of x is not defined, those values we have to remove from the real numbers. And f of g of x must be defined when in this case suppose here f of g of x must be defined in the sense f of g of x will be 2g of x plus 3 by 2 times g of x plus 5. That is 2g of x plus 5 should not be 0. Yeah, 2g of x plus 1. So where in case 2g of x plus 1 is 0, such values of x we have to remove it. So g of x is minus half. G of x, we given it as mod x plus 3 by 2x plus 5 minus half. Here you take x negative 3 minus x by 2x plus 5. 6 minus 2x minus 2x minus 10, you are getting a contradiction. Such x value is not there. X negative minus x, here it is x positive. X plus 3 by 2x plus 5 minus of 2x plus 6 is minus 2x minus 5. X is negative, which is contradiction because x positive you took. So that means finally 2g of x plus 1 is not equal to 0. So hence I can say f of g of x is not defined only where g of x is not defined. So that is x equal to minus 5 by 2. So domain is r minus 5 by 2. Here this is 6x minus x square is nothing but it's a parabola concave downwards. X square coefficient is negative. So it is from 0 to 2. Here it is we define only for 0 to 2. Here, if you differentiate it, 6 minus 2x is 0, x is 3. It defined only in this region. Here, minimum of f of t lies between 0 and x. 0 is fixed. X can be varying number 0 to 1. So here you take 1. Suppose you take x as half, only to understanding purpose, 0 less than t less than half. So in this case, since it is an increasing function, minimum is f of 0 only, 0. Even you take 1 by 4, 3 by 4, 0 less than t less than 3 by 3, since it is an increasing function, minimum is at 0 only. So that g of x becomes, in this interval, always minimum is 0. Here 3 plus x for x belongs to 1 comma. This is the final function. Now graph will be like this. So here in 0 to 1, it is 0 and it is a straight line. Y equal to x plus 3 is a straight line. So this is the graph. It is obviously discontinuous at x equal to 1. So it is clearly at x equal to 1 discontinuous as well as not differentiable. Answer is only one point where it is not differentiable. In this case, I think here it is. Question slightly wrongly copied, maybe. 1 plus x square power 2007. So it is 1 minus x cubed by 1 minus x whole power 2007. I think here it is given. So it will be 1 minus x 2008 by 1 minus x for 2007, which is 1 minus x, 1 minus x cube power 2007. So this is 1 into 1 minus x cube power 2007 minus x into 1 minus x cube power 2007. Here x power 2012 means once you expand it, so you will get only x cube power r terms. 2012, sum of the numbers 5 not divisible by 3. That means in this you don't find x power 2012 quotients. But already one x is there. You have to find x power 2011 quotient in this. If you write a general term, 2007 CR, so x power 3R. So here 3R, x power 3R is equal to 2011. This is not a multiple of sum of the digits 4. It is not a multiple of 3. Here also x power 2012 coefficient is 0. So finally answer is coefficient is 0. Here alpha is a root, alpha square minus 1. Beta is a root, I can write like this. If I multiply with alpha power n minus 2, I get alpha n, alpha power n minus 1, alpha power n minus 2c. Similarly, beta power n, beta power n minus 1, beta power n minus 2. Here, Sn he defined it as 2023 alpha n plus 2024 beta bar. If you observe all the relation, consecutive terms are there. What I do here is Sn minus 1 I will write 2023 alpha power n minus 1 beta power n minus 1. Sn minus 2 I will write 2023 2024 beta power n minus 2. Just if I write Sn minus 1, so 2023 alpha power n minus 2 plus 2024. All right. This is anyhow 0. Here also 0. Sn is, you take n as 12. Here Let us see. F dash x will be x derivative 1 g of x ln of 1 minus x by 1 plus x. So once you know the nature of f dash x, we can find the nature of f of x. G is odd function. We can write like this. F dash minus x will be g of minus x 1 plus x by 1 minus x. So it is minus g of x minus log of 1 minus x by 1 plus x. G of x log of 1 minus x by 1 plus x. So this one is so f dash minus x. Finally, we got f dash x, which implies f is even. F dash is even, which implies derivative is even, function is odd. Function is odd mean minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, f of x dx becomes 0. Now leftover part is only x square cos x by 1 plus e power x. Here I use one of the result of a plus b minus x. Here minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 minus x. That is, so if you replace with x with minus x, there is no change in the cos minus x is cos x, which I can write x square cos e power x by just adding these two integrals. We get minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 x square cos x into 1 plus e power x by 1 plus e power x dx. So this is even function. I can write 2 times 0 to pi by 2 x square cos x dx. So 2 times x square integral cos x minus sin x into 2x dx. So here it is pi square by 4 minus 0 minus 2 times x integral sin x is minus cos x derivative of x. So pi square by 2 minus 4. Upper limit is 0, lower limit is 0. Integrals cos x sin x, that is, so pi square by 2 minus 2. So answer here is alpha is 2. Here, what he given is g of x f double dash x is, that means derivative of f dash x greater than 0, f dash x is increasing. So here g dash x, to know the nature of g of x, I will find the derivative plus f dash 3 minus x into So this get cancelled. F dash x by 3 minus f dash 3 minus x. So increasing function basic definition here x less than y, fx is less than fy. X by 3 is less than 3 minus x. F dash x by 3 minus 3 minus x must be less than. So in this case, we say f is increasing. So here it is x is less than 9 minus 3x, which is implies. So here it is f increases, but g dash x less than 0, g of x decreases. 4x less than 9, x is less than 9 by 4. So it is defined in the interval 0 to 3. So in this interval, less than 9 by 4, g decreases. X by 3 uh, here less than 3 minus x. In case f dash x by 3 minus f dash 3 minus x greater than 0. So here f decreases. So we have to think of g decreases, right? So where g decreases means I will take this as less than 0. Here I will take greater. In such case, g of x will be g dash x will be less than 0, which implies g decreases. That is x greater than 9 minus 3x. So x greater than 9 by 4. So it can go up to anything, but in the domain restricted to 3. So final answer is 9 by 4. Here let R be the interior region between these two lines. So y here is 3x plus 1. 2y is minus x plus 5. Minus half x plus 5y. Here you have two lines. One is y equal to 3x plus 1. So it is just making an intercept 1 unit along y-axis. Another is minus of x plus 5 by 2. Somewhere here. So now here 0, 0 is there. He says a square comma this angular region contains origin. In the same region, this point must be there. This line 3x minus y plus 1, 0. Say L1, you substitute origin in this equation, you get plus 1. So even both points are on the same side. 3a square minus a plus 1 plus 1 also must be greater. That means a into 3a minus 1. So a less than 1 by 3 or a greater than 0. A belongs to union 0 to infinity in one case. Other line 2y is minus x plus 5. So once you substitute, let me take 2y plus x minus 5. If I substitute this point here, negative, even you substitute, they both are on the same side. So here it is a square plus 2 times a plus 1 minus 5 less than 0. So here it is a plus 3 into. So we get here a lies between minus 3 and 1. So here we have minus infinity to 1 by 3. Sorry, here I think I made it 0. Here it is 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 to infinity and minus infinity to 0. Another is minus 3 to 1. The common region A belongs to minus 3 to 0 union 1 by 3 to 1. So second option is correct.